This is a presentation on the 10 pictures in the library that you've completed. The African American, you're going to use your 10 words, you're going to use your 8 words to describe art, and you will present on it for your 100 points. It is due later on, it is due in September, but there are a lot of students who want to get it done. Who wants to present on Wednesday and Friday?
I present on Wednesday.
Okay. Is that Ms. Ely?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll present on Wednesday too.
Uh, who is that, Ms. Wilson?
Yes.
Okay. Wednesday. Very good. And uh, anybody else? We'll get started with those two. Anybody want to present on Friday? Friday. You finish with your 10 uh, objects, pieces of art to critique.
I'll
And
go Friday.
okay, that's you, Miss Franklin.
Yes.
Okay, Friday.
Can I go?
I'll go Friday as well.
Friday presentation. Who is that?
Can I do? Yeah, it's French. Can I do Thursday? That's not my birthday.
Wh- Wait a minute. You're saying you want to present on Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Thir- now the class is Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, nah, I'm tripping. Oh, I do my, I do my Wednesday.
You do it Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No class
I'll go
on
on Friday.
you'll go on Friday. Who is this?
Like foot Nile.
Okay, Miss Lightfoot. Okay, you'll go Friday. Gotcha. Anybody want to go next week? Can you send me an email or let me know that you want to go? The Monday is the holiday, Labor Day, and then you'll go Wednesday and Friday of next week. Because if you've gotten it done, now is the time to do it. Get very well. I want to show you a couple of things um, related to your assignment after. For ethnic groups. Are you able to see? Are you able to see this? How this example is? They did the 4 ethnic groups. Are you able to see this class? Someone unmute yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, you see Asian American artists. Okay,
Yes.
you have to do 5 of them, correct? And you put a source underneath it. See where the source is. So if were to click on it, I can go back and verify that the student indeed used this source. And then they did,
Doc, we
yes,
doing 20 people?
yes, 20 paragraphs, 20 people. You're doing 4 ethnic groups. You're doing 5 Asian American artists that you want to learn more about, and then you're going to do 5 Hispanic, 5 Native American artists. So when you graduate from Philander, you'll know some artists that have changed the world for the better. Who are Native American, you'll know 5, at least 5. You'll know at least 5 Asian American artists, and they could be graffiti artists, and then they could be uh, portrait artists, sculptures, uh, and uh, paintings, drawings, whatever you decide. Now, so you will have put your 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of the students are so gifted that they know some of the pieces and they put a little circle a little piece right here in this empty space of the famous work by this Asian American artist. You know, you don't have to put all the works, but somebody got inspired and just put the portrait right there so we have a clear idea as to who that artist is. You see, make certain your links are hot like this. Then you go to your Hispanic artists and tell a little something of what the source said about the artist, and try to put it in your words. Don't copy, don't clip and paste out of the source, because that's plagiarism, and you can get put out of school for that. You have to learn how to paraphrase what the article is saying, what the source is saying. So make certain you do that, okay, class? All right. And then you go on to your Native American artists, and you will present. Some of you have 2 cameras, so you can actually show us some of the works as you're talking about them. You may do a PowerPoint, something like that, you know, to share with us or what have you. But that's how that will work. Here's European white artists, and very, very well. Let us know what source you did. Anybody heard of Pablo Picasso? Okay, that's that one. Oh, here's Adams. Yeah, sorry about that, Adams. We were showing him a PowerPoint. I mean, an assignment. Okay, anybody have any questions about how you will do it? Okay. I think that's Miss Howard.
So for this assignment, we can't make it like a PowerPoint.
Yes. I'm not too particular. I love creativity. That's the reason I don't like telling students, do it this way, do it that way. Because the more creativity you can have, is that you, Adams? You need to mute yourself. Okay, so the creativity is very important. Any more preguntas, questions?
My fault, dog. When is it due again?
What you talking about? Oh, no, you're following your syllabus. The due dates,
Okay.
yeah, you're following the due dates on your syllabus. Just some of the A students, which are you one of them, they wanted to get those assignments going before midterm, because midterm rolls up on you very quickly, and I have to put in those D and F grades by midterm, and so I those A students like to know, what do I need to do, Dr. Hargrove? And I don't want to just be waiting for the other students when I can do them ahead of time. Okay? So your syllabus, some of the activities are due in November, but the students still want to know, how do I do them before those due dates? And I'm giving them ideas of how they can do them. Okay?
Dr. Hargrove.
Yes.
So you just sending out the assignments. So you just sending out the assignments early enough for us to complete them.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And so, because if you are late on those assignments, you lose. Instead of you getting 50 points, you're getting 25 points. So now you have 925 points, but you still have an A. You miss another assignment, you're going to that is late on your presentation, instead of you getting 100 points, you're only getting 50 points. So now you got 50 from the 975, you got 925. You still have an A, but you are steady losing points, and you can never get those points back. Your third assignment, Seeley Adams, if you're late on that one, you're gonna, instead of you getting 50 points, you're gonna get 25 points. Now you're at 900 points. You still have your A, but you don't have any room past this assignment. If you're late doing your presentation on Seeley Adams, now instead of you getting 100 points, you're getting 50. 50 from 900 is 850 points. That's a B. Because you be late all the time. You cannot be late with your assignments because an A student is on time. Everybody's with me? A thumbs up. All right. All right. So you can't say that my computer broke down, or because you had the assignments in enough time so that your computer or your network will not break down. Everybody understands? Does everyone ever understand? So that's how we will do that. So college students, at least all the students I've taught, they usually make A's and B's in this particular class because I expect them to do their work ahead of the time frame. I've seldom, I don't think I've had a student who makes C's and D's and F's. I don't think I've had one. They usually get in another class. They usually don't get in my class. So if you're in Hargrove's class, you're going to make an A or a B because that is what I demand. All right. Anything else that you need to ask me about? Let me see. You have your textbook. I want to make certain that you have started your textbook. 1, 2. Oh. Let me go back. Does everyone know how to get on your textbook? Get on the site. Okay, there are a couple of ways. I usually go to my JICS, and I go, there's another way of going directly to the site. I go to my JICS, and then I log in to my site. And to the left, you see my textbook right to the bottom to the left? I just usually click on it. Your textbook should be to the bottom as well. It takes a little while to come up, and then you sign in. See, for the new students, you create your student account right here. I already have mine, so it's just a matter of me signing in. I can find out if you registered for your book or not because I can data snoop your page. I can data snoop your page. So make certain that you sign up for it. your textbook so you can start reading your assignments. You'll get your page, and over to the left, it's going to be your courses right here. You see where I'm opening this? And your course is not Spanish 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your class, art. And art, there are some resources for students, resources for teaching. Chapter 1. See, Chapter 1, there are 7 activities in Chapter 1. I need to see if you can do at least 2 of those activities under Chapter 1. Try to do at least 2 in every chapter so that you get a flavor of it, and I'll be following you on the site to see if you're doing it. Here is your, way over to the right is your textbook right here. You see that full book way to the right. And you can open that textbook up and read what it says, or you can come over to the left and do your activities. I'll see what, don't worry, they're all practice activities for you. You don't worry about it taking away from your grade. It'll take away from your grade if you have never opened it, because I'll see that you haven't done it. You preview your video, and it's going to ask you a couple of questions about what you have seen or read. And this is your video, and these are your questions after you read your video. And it's about ice sculpture, a low way of ice.
As long as we have existed on this planet, we have made art. In fact, the very act of making art is part of being human.
Art is primarily a visual medium that is used to express ideas about our human experience and about the world around us. In addition, though, art has a function. It is intended to do a job within a culture at the time that work of art was made.
The functions of art are many. For example, we can see it in human spirituality, commemorations.
We see it in power and glory. We see it in protests against injustices.
Yes, you will, but try to do something so you can get an idea as to, you'll get a great idea about this one, what is art.
The first one is by Aloha Visay. It's a veranda post.
Is this due today?
It's very vertical.
No, no, these are activities that you are going to do in Chapter 1 this week.
It's part of the post and it supports the
So if you say today, that just helps you from doing it tomorrow.
Therefore, we have multiple layers of this
Yeah.
display of this
So
post.
Chapter 1 is this week.
Another equestrian.
So you can,
Chapter 1,
We
so
see
since
Marco
chapter 1
Aurelius
is still
of
as long
Rome,
as we do
an
2
emperor.
out of chapter 1, we're fine.
say it again.
As long as we do 2 preview videos and quizzes out of chapter 1, we're fine with our grades.
Yes, but that just tells me you're a C student, because there are 7 activities, right? What do you need to do if you were A, B, C? What do you need? How many do you need to actually do? If it's
Okay, see, you going into the grade thing.
yes, because you went into the grade. If you were interested in,
I'm asking, how many do we need to do to get our A or our B? That's the main question. How many we gotta do for to get our A or B. You just said we needed to do 2. That was your
No.
He said something about points.
No. He asked, how many does he need to do for points? You need to do 0 for points. I'm trying to see.
You said if we didn't do it at all, it'll affect our grade. If we do 2 of them, then we don't have nothing to worry about. But you just said if we do 2 of them, then that shows me that you're a C student, which means it will affect our grade. So I'm asking you, what do we need? How many of those?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me. This is an assignment that you have to do. It's a part of your daily participation. I've said to you, do 2 of them. Now if you do 2 of them, you have met the requirements. But it doesn't mean you're an A student because you did 2 of them. So I gave you a model to find so that you'll know whether you are an A student or not. You are a student who fulfills the requirement, which does not mean an A student. You just fulfill the requirement. So when you're talking about A and grades, it doesn't pertain. But
if I meet the requirements, how is that not an A student? I'm confused.
Because an A student does all of them for him or herself, not for the teacher.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Do all of them so I can keep my A. Okay.
Sir, that is not for the rest of the students. That is for you. You asked the question. I've told the students that they need to do 2 of the assignments. You asked the student about an A. You're trying to find out how you maintain your A, which has nothing to do with this assignment.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So when you grade yourself, you're grading yourself with your A, your B, your C. And the way that I grade myself, if there are 20 activities, I separate the 20 activities, 5, 10, 15, 20. I do 5 of them. That lets me know I'm at D level. I do 10 of them. That lets me know I'm at C level. A, B, C, D. 5, 10, 15, 20. The 20 lets me know that I'm at A level. That's for Hargrove to know how he's doing. You may be making an A in the class, but the A in the class does not let me push myself to be better. The only thing that I'm giving you are the minimum requirements that you need to maintain your A. The minimum. Do 2 of them. That's the minimum.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm on Cengage right now, and I don't. Okay, so only thing I see is like the chapter 1 review video, and then like the book. They did flashcards and then 2 quizzes. I don't see no activities. So how would I know if I even completed the activities? This don't seem like all the activities. This is like just the grades, I guess, from completing like the quizzes.
Yes.
Or like, so how would I like know I did the activity?
Okay, go back to the activities and it'll have a number by them. Let me go back to share. Okay, now I'm going to exit off of this. Let's see if it'll let me go back. Okay, see these, you got the activities here, and there are a couple of them. Go down to your quiz, and here are a couple of them up here. One, here's one right here. This is your chapter 1 and your reading. See, it says 1.1 right here, 1.1, and then you go down, you keep going down until you see the next activity, and you just complete as many as you see that are in that particular section. You'll see those, and then you'll go to chapter 2, and you'll do those activities, and that's just the way that you will do it. And when you get ready to look at your syllabus, you have all of those are basically your grades. What I did was made the class so easy that you just need to get value added from writing all of your activities. You have 40 activities, 40 topics to do. And you're getting the sources beyond your book. That's how a student becomes an accomplished student. I'll have on your test, what is the mission of Philander Smith College? And what would you write? Class, write down right now the mission of Philander Smith College without looking at it. Can someone tell me what it is? Just unmute yourselves and tell me what it is right now. The mission of Philander Smith College. Unmute yourselves. Give me, how many parts to the mission? How many parts? Give me a number. It's on page 1 of your syllabus. Page 1 of your syllabus. It's going to be on your midterm. We talked about.
I got it, Doc. It's I think our mission is to graduate academically accomplished students.
Hold it. Don't go any further. To graduate academically accomplished students. So what my goal is to make you all academically accomplished students. And the way that I do that is that when students start saying about reading the chapter and various things, that is what's going to make you an academically accomplished student, of you testing yourself on your knowledge by looking at your activities and going through the questions, which I won't be grading you on, but the answers are there. So you have to ask yourself, am I an academically accomplished student, or do I do the minimum required to receive my A grade?
Okay, Dr. Hargrove, because
Who is this?
This is Prince. You kind of contradicting what you saying. First you saying that it's going that if we don't do it.
Hold it, Prince. Talk for yourself. If you say if I don't do it, go ahead. Finish talking for yourself.
All right, I'll talk for myself.
That's the only person you can talk for.
If you saying if I don't do the activities, it affects our grade. If we do 2 of every chapter, then our grade. You said something about our grade will be, you're doing the minimum, so it's like a D or something like that. And then you said,
now that is under an academically accomplished student model. You have to ask yourself, am I going to do the minimum, which is 2, to receive my A? Or am I going to become an accomplished student and do more than 2? You have to answer that question on your own.
You giving us a whole lot of.
I'm giving you answer. You got to learn to speak for yourself.
Wide questions. You giving me a whole lot of open wide questions because I'm pretty sure other people in this class is confused. That's why I keep saying we, because I'm like, because you
look. They're not confused. They are emailing me. So they're not confused. This is a question you could have. This is a question that you could have done through email.
I'm definitely confused because one minute you saying that it will affect our grade, then the next minute you saying it won't affect our grade.
Sir,
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to get my grade straight.
Email me or call me on the phone. But I cannot waste class time, instructional time, on things.
I mean, you're the one that's talking about it, so that's what
okay.
I'm saying.
Okay. All right, Fred. All right, Fred. I got your point. You got some work to do. All right. There's another student on there who had a question. Go ahead. No question? All right. The second part, the first part, I'll be data snooping on your site to see who are the accomplished students. And the accomplished students are those who have done 2 or more. I'll be seeing that. Then I'll look for your second part of the mission, grounded as an advocate for social justice. And the way that I determine that is that I receive a lot of emails from the students and I write them back. And then I'll try to see the change the world for the better. I look at their writings and I'll see what type of activities, what type of thinking that they're doing. Prince, you did fairly well on the ones that you submitted.
Thank you.
You did fairly well. I like that. And keep on asking your questions, because I don't want to discourage you from answering your question, but I'm not going to let a student get away with doing the minimum when I know that Prince is an A student. But asking me those minimum questions, I can deal with it. I can get with you on that.
Now I'm asking you the question, so I'm not doing the minimum. I'm trying to get my A, so that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, but I want you to become an accomplished student. I don't want you to become an A student. I want you to become an accomplished student. An accomplished student will make an A. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Just become an accomplished student, because that's all we're graduating at Philander Smith College, accomplished students. We give them the minimum. Oh, by the way, and this goes for anyone in the class, what does a high school diploma say? And what does a college degree say? Do they say different things? Prince, you got the floor.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know.
You got a high school diploma? You got a high school diploma?
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it say? What does it mean?
That I graduated from high school?
No, it has to do with requirements that you have fulfilled. Go ahead. I'll give you a hint.
What you mean? Like I meant all the requirements of like moving on to college or something like that?
Yes. But what does anyone else have an idea what your high school diploma said? Which is the same thing your college degree is going to say, going to mean for you. It means that I know
that the college degree it lets like jobs and stuff know that you've been educated on like what you studied in.
No. Yourself is the first thing. It lets you know that I have fulfilled, not her or him, is I have fulfilled at least the minimum requirements needed to be a high school, to receive my high school diploma. I have fulfilled at least the minimum needed to fulfill a college degree. The minimum, not the maximum. You did the minimum, at least the minimum required. Now, did you do the minimum? No. You probably made A's and B's. So a person who finished with a C average got the same diploma you got who finished with an A. A minimum is all the degree is saying. I have done the minimum. What I'm trying to push you to do is beyond the minimum. I said at least 2. That's the minimum. All right. Have a great day. I got everyone present. And try to do more than the minimum. Become an accomplished student. Bless you. Have a great day. I'll see you on Wednesday with your presentations. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good day.
Okay. Bless you. Bye-bye. All right. Stop the video and mute.